Hello everyone, so we're heading back to Kozinka again in this video to see that Russia is still having to resort to bombing its own settlements in order to dislodge the Freedom for Russia Legion and Russian Volunteer Corps forces. In this video we see 4 FAB bomb strikes on Kozinka, one of which misses wildly, one which also misses and lands in a forest but not as bad of a miss, one lands on the target building and one lands just next to a target building. One of the bombs, the first one that we saw, actually comes pretty close to hitting a cemetery, which I'm sure you get cursed for doing that. Maybe that's why Russia has a bunch of Scooby-Doo vans in service, just in case. Also during this video, you can see some smoke around the settlement before the FAB bombs arrive. I'm not sure if these are caused by bomb strikes that landed before this one, or by something else. Skirmishes and battles between the Freedom for Russia Legion forces and the Russian army. Let's check where this took place. So here's the geolocation of each strike. 2 misses. One, you can see came closer to hitting the boneyard than it did the target buildings. One missed and hit the forest. One got a direct hit on a building, and one landed next to the building. Now, there's no word yet if Freedom for Russia Legion forces were actually in the buildings being targeted. I'm not 100% sure which fab bomb size was used here. They come in 250 and 500 pounds. The blast looks too small for 500, so I think these were fab 250 bombs. These you can see hit along that same road where we've seen the Freedom for Russia Legion forces operating in before. So, still no further confirmation of activities further in Kozinka. The incursion seems limited to this area for now. But it is telling that Russia failed to dislodge them to such a degree that they've had to resort to dropping bombs on their own town, and not the first time we've seen them doing that as well. Here on Deep States are the incursion points so far. The one in blue is where we've looked at in this video, Kozinka. Russia claimed yesterday to have dislodged all the Freedom for Russia Legion forces in Kozinka. We don't know how true that is, but since it's Russia saying it, I'm skeptical. This video, though, isn't evidence, as we don't know when this one was filmed. But if we see evidence of Freedom for Russia Legion forces in Kozinka in the coming days, we know Russia was telling pork pies again. Finally, a photo from elsewhere in Belgorod. This shows 3 Russia Legion posing with a flag in Gorgovsky, Belgorod. We saw them raising a flag in the southern part of town a few days ago. Now we can see them in the northern part. This is a small settlement. I think it's safe to say this is fully under the control of Freedom for Russia Legion and Russian Volunteer Corps forces now. Turning back to Deep States, this is the area where this settlement is located, highlighted in blue. So that's it for this video. Hope you found it interesting. Now before we finish, a quick mention about the ongoing fundraiser for Rebirth Energy to buy a buggy for Ukraine's armed forces. There's only a few thousand left to go now. Big thanks to everybody who's donated so far, and take care everybody.